Hey everyone, Jason McDonald here. Got a new API, backend API demo for you. This is going to be, again, using Node and Express. However, this API is written in TypeScript. And we'll just go through quickly just some of the basic setup that it's got. And then we'll go over and run some tests on Swagger and get moving with that. So, here we go. We got our server file here at the beginning. Got everything squared away. Got our .env set up, a .env file. I'm not going to open that for protecting secrets. And then we've got our connection to the database, as well as a setup where we have different routes, and that we're going with as far as we're getting the routes squared away. We also have our different, we have our app file here, which is where all of our application setup happens. This is where we set up our middleware, cores, our routes, etc. that we're going to be using as we go through. They've all been imported to be able to go forward with that. So if we take a look, in our index, we have our routes both for bookings and for events. This API is meant to be handling tickets. So basically, it's a ticket and event service where events can be published and tickets can be bought. We'll be able to get that looked at here as we go forward. So each of these routes go down their own path. We have models that are interfaces here in TypeScript, so that way the actual types themselves can be handled, and they can't be switched out. Basically, you provide the type ahead of time and making JavaScript so that it's no longer an assumptive type, but rather a strong type. So this moves it more towards your strong type languages like C# or Java, which is really helpful as you're going to build things out. So as we look through the different models, here's the event model. So this is for individual events. And then here's a booking model, which is for individual bookings to events. You can see we have our events controller with our gets, our posts, our updates, and our deletes. Same here with bookings. We have get, post, put, and delete. So our CRUD operations: create, read, update, and delete. So let's go ahead and take a look over at Swagger. We got our Swagger JSON file here that was created for us. That has all our different endpoints and the different ways that they can be tested. And then here's our Swagger TS that was used to auto-generate that. So this is all set up and squared away. So let's go ahead and hop over to Swagger, and let's go ahead and run a couple of tests really quick here. We're just going to be running get and posts today. So we'll go ahead and we will try this out, and we will execute. And as you can see, we get our events from the events database. So that's good. We've got 3 events in there. Right now, we'll go ahead and create a new one. So this is from our bookings database. So these are 3 individual bookings. Let's go ahead and check out the events side as well. Try this out and execute. And as you can see, we've got 3 events in here as well. So those are all set up. And let's go ahead and create. Let's start first with a new event. So let's go ahead and create an event. We're going to try it out. Now we've got our body here. And let's go ahead and grab an event. And let's go ahead and copy and paste that in here. I've got one here off to the side on a separate screen. So go ahead and copy and paste. And then as you can see, we've got our setup. We'll go ahead and execute. And as you can see, we get a 201. Our event was created, and here's the new ID of that event. And what a great way to go ahead and test, then grabbing that specific ID and grabbing that specific event. So let's go ahead and try it out. Add that ID in, and we'll execute. And look, we're able to get the event pulled back up. We also could take a look at this database here in Atlas. We'll be able to get that looked at here. So you can see in Atlas, we have our database ticket event service. We go to events, and inside our events collection, we have our new document. So that is created successfully. So that's good news. Let's go ahead and let's hop over to bookings, and we've gone ahead and gotten them. Let's go ahead and make a new one. We'll go ahead and try it out, and we're just going to I do have a copy of one here, so I'll just go ahead and copy this, and we'll go ahead and paste it in. Let's see here, it's down a ways, so let's go ahead and paste it in, and we're going to take out these 3 right here because they are nullable, meaning they're optional, so we don't have to post them. And then created at is automatically handled by Mongo, so we don't have to worry about that. We'll just put that opening bracket there so we can have that. Let's go ahead and execute right here. It looks like we have an issue with it, so let me go ahead and review here real quick and make sure we have everything in place. we'll just update that and we'll execute again. Looks like we're having a little bit of an error on the booking side of things. Give me just one moment and I will be able to have that here for you. Alright, and so I was able to just go ahead and make a quick change here. Let's go ahead and get just this quick setup taken care of here. And we'll go ahead and execute now here. And as you can see, it was just a little bit of having an issue with getting the JSON set up properly. But once we have it set up properly, we get a 201 with the ID of the new event that was the new booking that was created. So let's just go ahead and take that and let's go into our bookings ID and let's look up that specific ID. And if I throw it in, we execute, you can see here's our booking. We've gone ahead and gotten that added in there. So if we go over to Atlas as well, we can confirm that that booking was added to our bookings collection. And as you see here, here's our booking. So all of our functionality is working. Hope you guys enjoyed this demonstration and we will see you in the next one.